every little hill it ramped up.
Yeah.
A couple of times, one or two tried to get away, and as long as one or two tried, nobody really paid any attention. But then when 3, 4, and 5 started going, that's when you gotta jump, and it came back together. But it stretched out at the first sprint. It came back together. Everybody but the back of the pack came back together. And then it stretched out over the hill, out of the desert. And then it stretched out through the S's and the sprint and dropped some riders there. And then I'm not sure if we dropped any the second time through the short sprint or not. And of course, every race can play out different. I mean, all it takes is one or two that decide they need to go, and then 3 or 4 more go, and then it's on, So.
Lloyd, it's Ben. Do you want me in low or high B?
Low. You're good right where you are.
Perfect.
Is Steve's here tonight?
I'd give this a shot. I've never done this race before.
Hey, Steve, this is a great race for you. This is I didn't know you were signed up. This is a great race for you.
Daniel talked me into it last minute, so should be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much strategy you guys have already talked. I don't want to talk over anybody.
Yeah, we haven't talked any. You're good.
Okay, so my opinion, well, Tim and I are doing really well overall, but in my opinion, this is not a race for me or him. But for you guys that can really sprint, and I'm thinking Daniel and Steve and Micah, and I don't mean to slight anybody, so if I missed anybody, consider yourself in there too and take my apologies. But anyway, I think the key is going to be getting you guys to the sprints and a chance to get them. My thought is to try to stay with the lead pack and cover any attacks. But this is not going to be one to where I can score well, I don't think. But you guys can if we can keep you around. So my goal is to make sure that you guys have recovered after the sprint and can get back on. Does that make sense?
Hey, Lloyd, I was thinking, because you're at the top level, maybe not this one here, but when we get possibly a little bit further in, or maybe even try this one, try to get away from the front. Not super early, but if you got a strong motor, just to try to go up to the front, just to try to soak up some of those points.
Well,
if anybody feels
on one like this that's so flat, I have to work so hard in the draft that there's no way I'll get away.
Yeah. Maybe somebody like Paul or somebody. Yeah. So.
But I think, for the first one, we got as good as sprinters as anybody, right?
I think we got the best sprinter on Zwift, or at least the best two with Nurse Daniel and Steve.
And it's 3 minutes in, if that. So I don't think we do anything other than stay attached and let those guys go for the sprint. And then let's see where we're at. Let's see where the field is. Let's see what we need to do. But you three guys.
Steve and Daniel, you know what's first across the line, right?
Yep.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So make sure you knew that, and you weren't trying to go for FTS. Not that you couldn't get them both, but.
Yeah. And it's 10 deep, but it's weighted toward the top. So 1, 2, 3 is big. But yeah, I think we just, everybody do what you can on the first one, and then let's see where we're at. But I think from a team optimize our point standpoint, it's probably those 3 guys. I don't know, Micah, the C's a whole lot better than I do, or the recent cat-ups a whole lot better than I do.
I say everybody just push. Yeah, definitely. I think Steve and Daniel are probably going to have our best shots. My sprint is down a little bit, but like I said, we'll give it a go. And like I said, if you got a decent sprint, like I said, the guys, the big thing with the bees is they go super long.
90 seconds.
Yep. They go super long, so just, be at that front. We should have numbers tonight pretty good. So hopefully we can kind of control the pack. But everybody just give it what you can. See what happens. So
Hey, and right now there's 32 in the pen, allegedly. So that would mean 4 counters. So that number 4 one probably won't be there by the time Zwift Power hits, but maybe. So don't discount our 4th finisher either. And Tim, you've killed those shorter KOM segments. So you're probably very much in the mix as well. So hey, I'm going to mute.
I
Let's do it,
nominate
guys.
Lloyd to be tour guide.
As usual.
Dana for the first sprint said 2.2 kilometers roughly. So that's where we're trying to hit that finish line sprint. So good luck, guys. 25 seconds. Good luck.
Push into the crowd if you're at the back.
Smaller field than expected. That kind of hurt.
That's what I was afraid of. Pushed it hard to 11th.
You went off the back?
I'm not going off the back. I just pushed way too hard to get
Dennis.
11th place.
Who got top 10?
Steve first. Daniel was second or third.
On time, at least.
I got 7.
Yeah. I was top 10, probably 4 or 5. It
I was on
was right behind me, I believe.
the edge. I'm not sure which side of it.
Quabi, I think you were like 9th or 8th.
Cool.
Daniel, you were
Hey,
2.
everybody just sit in.
Time. Michael was 4 on time.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
I know.
Ben
Yeah.
and Dennis are off the back.
I know. I get you, Ben.
So are we 1-2 for sure?
Yes,
1 and 3 at least.
We're 1-2.
Daniel. Yeah, and then I was probably 4 or 5.
All right, so was that Tim that said you think you got points?
yeah, I got 7. I think we were 1, 2, 5, 7.
And I think Quabi
Awesome.
got 8th or 9th.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of us, as long as we're in the front group, those guys are our responsibility. We want to deliver them to the sprints. So if any of you that got points start struggling, speak up quick.
Everybody just sit in, relax. Next hill, small hill at 5, roughly 5 kilometers.
Is that
It's a
the
real slight
Oasis?
hill, just pay attention. Yep, everybody just pay attention. Then the big hill out of the desert, 9.9 to 10.6 roughly. So you're heavier, make sure you're towards the front. And just hold on best you can on that hill. Get a big break after that, so everything you got on that hill.
So thank you.
Hey, way to go, guys. Good start. Steve, glad to have you, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay on the pedals here, guys. Gonna hear that good little kick up. Nothing bad. Stay on the pedals around this area. 300 meters, nothing crazy.
And no matter where we finish, we both give the team 2 points in the overall.
Thanks for the reminder.
Gotta go. All the way.
All right, front group's 27 deep.
Yep. Tighten it up
You're
on
in
the rear
27.
if you can, guys.
You're in 27.
Close that up.
Go for it.
The chase group, Ben.
I'm saying this out loud. I know I'm an idiot. Are we big enough to do a breakaway?
You're 1/3 of the peloton. Do you have enough power to just break away and hang on?
I think with 5 of us, probably the answer is yes. If those guys aren't organized. But we have good sprinting, so I might just be lagging matches for no reason.
Yeah, we got half the sprint points there, half the sprint spots in the first one. Probably no need to push it.
10-4.
And we got about a minute and a half effort coming up out of the desert. So just sit in.
Nobody chase singles. Let them hang out there and burn themselves up. Nobody chase singles. Let that guy hang.
For it. Stretching a little.
Just raise your pace. Don't sprint. Just raise your pace. Don't sprint. Okay, to the start of the hill. Everybody gather yourselves. Get back in this draft. Relax your shoulders. Get you a little water.
So many ATP kits. It's beautiful. Here comes the ramp.
Push hard, guys. Push hard, Nurse Daniel. Push, guys. Come on, Kobe.
On it.
We're slowing. We're slowing. You'll catch back onto the flats. Keep working. Keep pushing, Eric. Hey, shut the pace off. You guys are okay. Just slowly bring it back.
All right, good time to bruise right now, guys. It's right there.
Almost there. Great job, guys. Great work. Good job, guys. Way to hang in there.
Eric, you almost on?
I'm done.
Go for it.
Was that Bingham?
Yeah, great work, Eric. Well done. Good effort, Duke. Way to hang in there, buddy. Great job, guys. Next obstacle is to climb out of the tunnel. 14.6, only like 200 meters, so just be aware there. After that, we'll have the hill out of downtown at 16.4, so just stay attentive here. One guy, don't cover any of those. Just let them go out there and hang by themselves. Burn the energy up.
Go for it.
$25 in the front group.
Stay on the pedals here, guys. A little small incline. Good job, guys. Next little hill coming after we go to the downtown. Heading out of downtown. It's a gradual hill. Gets steeper towards the top, so be ready for that. When we take a left, go into the S's. Just make sure you're in the pack before we hit the S's. Once we get into the S's, at the end of that, you got that big kicker. So try to be near the front. Especially if you're a lower C rider, or the D rider, sorry. Try to be near the front on that. So that sprint shortly after we take that left-hand turn.
Two OTRs out front now. I think he thinks there's FAL points here. Oh, there are? No, they're not.
Now, just a sprint. After we take the left-hand turn after the S's, go down the hill.
All right, I think they lit a match for no reason then.
Something, boys.
Squad me out at the back. I might be able to get back on. Too far. See you guys later. Good luck.
If you can talk that clearly, you can get back on.
Trying. I'm still trying. Just don't help me.
Behind Lloyd. Less than 100 behind Lloyd. Get him. Go get him. Come on, Todd.
Steve, stay with me. Don't
You
drop.
got it. You got it.
Steve, stay with me.
Put your hand.
Keep working, guys. Pace is slowed. Pace is slow. Keep working.
Steve on me.
Pull Steve. Pull Steve. We got one,
Hey,
two,
if you're
three
in
on
the
times.
if you're in the front, do not push. Try to stretch it out so we can get Steve back on.
You
Steve,
guys
are
are
you on
reeling them in.
Quabi?
Good job.
Easy, Quabi. We gotta get Steve. We gotta get Steve.
Just let me go, guys. I'm out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're almost here. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Yeah,
You're almost on me. You're
You got
almost on
plenty
me.
of time
I'll
to
get you.
recover.
We're going
Plenty of time to recover, Steve. Come on, buddy. 1 second. You got it. Come on.
All right, ramp whoever's in front of me. Good job, Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Let's get you to the middle.
Nice
Stay with me.
work.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with
Good
me.
hustle.
Good night. I shot through there like nothing. Good job, Steve. What did we get that time?
Me and Steve are 1 and 2. I don't know after that.
Daniel got 7.
Three
All
times.
right.
Great job,
Awesome
guys.
work, guys.
Perfect. Perfect teamwork. Well done, guys.
Teacher.
Daniel and Micah, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm pretty deep red. I'm really focusing on this volcano climb. I just want to stay with this group.
Yep. 21-6, guys. 21-6.
Of course.
It's the start of the volcano climb. Just a switchback, not the climb.
Switchback, yeah. Punchy.
It's about 20. It's about 20 seconds, and then a flat spot, and then another 20. Steve, if you start getting in trouble drifting back, you holler.
Okay.
I got you.
Steve, try to start near the front. Start near the front, Steve.
Tim, are you still up front?
Yeah, I just had a power drop, but I got it back together.
Here we go, boys. One more little dig. Doing a nice break.
I think we're losing Steve.
Yeah, just go without me, guys. That's all I got.
Yeah, I can't pull that back.
I just want
Hey,
to get
Steve,
through that
finish.
second sprint.
Finish as high as you can, Steve. Every place will matter. All right.
All right, I'll do. I will.
Way to dig, everybody. Great job, guys.
We're going slow though, so
Perfect job.
keep the power
Yep,
down for another 2 minutes and see what happens.
Yep.
It'll ramp up through the S's again, though.
Yeah.
I think you're better off 11 seconds down to make sure you finish there and no lower. Because you got a couple a little bit behind you.
Coach knows best.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and latch on these guys.
We're down at 22 in the main group.
Yep. Micah, did you get any points that time?
Yeah, I was either first or second. I think Steve might have just come around me at the very end, but it was close.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. And then Daniel, you were like seventh?
Yeah, 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, I just started it too late.
Great time.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
second.
on that one,
Second FTS.
when you hit,
any
when you,
recovery?
I'm doing good.
on that sprint, guys, when we come into that left, right before you start that left turn, put all the power you got down. So right before you started, try not to be on the front. If you got some guys in front of you, that's fine. But right when you get into that left turn, go full gas all the way to the line. You're carrying the most momentum there, and you got a little kicker there. So if you start hammering it right at that kicker, you'll pass a lot of guys. So.
Hey, if I go full gas, I'll get dropped again. Should I try to sit in and wait for the actual finish, or should I blow up then and try to get points there?
I'd say if you can, depends on how good you can finish sprint. There's a lot of points at the top 3, the top 5 at the end. So it just depends on how well you can sprint on the finish line.
10-4. I think I could do top 10, but we'll see.
Hey, Dennis, are there 30 people in the field? I mean, 31?
Start at 32, I think.
Well, but sometimes that's not real.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
All right, guys, coming to the S's. Pay attention here. Make sure you're towards the front on that big kicker.
30 in the field. It's showing one TFC guy is still in the race behind me on Brook Power Line.
And what are you? What position?
Ben's in 28th. Duke's in 27th. Eric's in 26th. Steve's in 25th.
What are you? You cut out to start with.
Dennis is 29.
29.
And there's one behind you?
According to Zwift Power.
Okay, 30 doesn't do it. It takes 31. So only 3 are going to count.
All right, so that means I should go for this sprint here then.
I think you might as well try to get a number 1.
All right, 10-4.
Follow me, Quavi. Nothing else will blow up their legs. For our sprinters.
I'm off.
Anything good?
7 for Daniel. I saw 2 ATPs in front of me.
Yeah, we got second and third, I think.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Steve, I am coming back to you.
How many are in?
There are 19 left in the front group.
Thank you.
Daniel, Paul, Robbie, Tim, Micah, and that's it.
Daniel's off.
All right.
Daniel's off. 10 seconds.
All right, Daniel, you got really good bonus points. So you make sure that you don't lose any more spots. You're not going to get back on, but hold that spot. You got one coming. I'm going to try to slow him down.
10 in the front, and then 9 more, 8 back.
Fuck, power drop. Okay, I'm back.
All right, Steve, I'm going to stay with Daniel then.
Sounds good.
Daniel, you want to try to leave this guy or sit in?
I gotta sit in for now.
Okay. Good job, front group.
Thanks, coach.
Quavi, did you stick?
I stuck.
Good job, buddy. Did you get points and stick?
I think so.
Atta boy. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the magic. Nice.
Hey, Daniel, we don't want to go too easy because there's a threesome. Well, that's Steve's. Maybe we do. Maybe we do.
Yeah, I would let Steve catch and get the most points.
Yeah. All right.
He's got
so
the
Daniel,
highest bonus points so far.
Let's let him work, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yep. Daniel, you and Steve cannot sprint any of those guys back there. So,
Hey, Daniel, you just stay on his wheel, and I'm going to ease back and see if I can help Steve get back on. Steve, how you doing?
I'm trying to get rested up here. I'm doing a little bit better.
hey, front group, the next big thing will be to climb out of the tunnel at 31.7. So until then, just sit in, relax, get you some water, get that heart rate down, get ready for the push out of the tunnel. We may have some attacks there, so nobody on the front, but the other teams do the work. Save everything for the sprint. The more positions we can take away from them on the line, the better we'll do. So regardless if you got any points yet, that finish is more important than anything right now. So save all your energy for that final sprint.
Good job, Steve. You're closing on me pretty quick. Will you be ready to try to bridge when you get to me, or do you need time?
I'm just trying to get as much recovery as I can get. I'm hurting a little bit.
Follow this move, guys. Follow this move. Don't sprint. Just easily pick up the pace. Let this little group pull us back up to the front, too. Great job, guys.
I am pissing this guy off. Oh my God. He just keeps sprinting away at 8 watts per kilo. I sprint and catch up and just glue back onto his back wheel.
Nice.
We're closing.
Yeah, I see you.
Good job,
he's going.
Steve.
He's going.
Almost there.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Nice. Nice to see you, boys.
This sub 2 is making me nervous.
That's all right. Just enjoy it. Get your relaxation in. You're fine. And your ride's here.
Nice
Like I
job,
said,
Paul.
just be near the front when we get close to the coming out of the tunnel. Should be 31.7. It's only 200 meters, so you got 200 meters in you, Paul. Great job so far, Tim. Well done, Quabby.
Thank you.
Great job, guys.
Hey, you got to do that climb back to the desert after the tunnel.
Oh, crud, I forgot. I thought we were finishing downtown.
Floyd, one at a time. We can't surprise them with all of them yet.
Well, I don't want them thinking that's the only uphill they got left.
I got you, buddy. I just messing with you.
Steve and Daniel, how you doing?
I feel good.
Just trying to hang on.
All right, I'm not going to push anything until you guys tell me. But if you want me to, I'll push.
Stay on there.
Lloyd, my first thought is, about 1,900, 800 meters left. Lift the pace.
Yep.
I don't think I got much in me to do something before that.
Okay. Well, we got to make we get both of you out of this tunnel too.
Yeah. This Bick, T Bick on Zson R, he's got a really good 5-minute. Good, seems like a time trial type of guy. 40, 60 plus. Nice, dude. I'm not sneaking away.
There you go, Steve. There you go. How much you got left, front?
3.5.
We got 4 up there, 5 up there.
4.
Nice job, guys.
I thought you meant kilometers, but 3.5 is about right too for people.
3. Oh, sorry. Hey, I'm going to cover him unless you tell me not to. And he's backed off a little. Nice job, guys. And y'all got a nice leisurely pace up front too, don't you?
It's pretty nice.
Trying to stay awake for the finish.
Remember, it's big time top heavy in the points, so every spot's big. I got him, Steve. I got him. Just stay on me.
Starting to ramp up here. the front.
Let's go, guys. Kick it.
Out of the way, Quabi! Out of the way, Quabi!
Nice.
All right, Daniel, Steve, what do you want? Anything? Oh, crap. I didn't see that, guys. Watching the finish. My bad. Dang it.
P2 maybe.
Hey, he's going to
Great
crack.
job,
He
Quabi.
can't hold that. Go, Daniel. I'm not going to help him. Go, Daniel. Go, Daniel. You got a useless guy coming. Good job, guys.
Oh, me. Oh.
Get him, Lloyd. Get him,
Daniel,
Lloyd.
good Steve. Good Daniel, good Steve.
That was hard.
Great, guys. Keep pushing all the way to the finish. We haven't finished. Every position counts, so keep working, guys.
Quabi
Every
2,
position you can
Micah
get, take
4.
point away from them.
Quabi 2, Micah 4, Tim 10, Paul 11, Steve 20, Daniel 21. Way to go, guys.
Thanks, Lloyd.
Quabi, good job, bud.
You don't want to give up.
I couldn't get. I was like, all right, one more push. I didn't have one more push left.
Okay.
Hey, Paul, way to hang in there. Good job.
Yeah, great job, Paul. Yeah, that final sprint was the seated sprint. I did not have anything. Good gracious. Jeez.
I burned way too
fourth
many
for not
matches on the
having
preems. I got 11, 13, and 13. Total waste.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's
I
all right.
did
It's
that in
good.
one of the CRL races.
You got to go for
That's
it, though.
all right.
When you're that close, that counts.
Yeah, but I could have had a couple
Me-
spots at the end. Oh, well, it just happens, you know.
Hey, that's a
Paul.
good finish,
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, it's good,
Yeah,
man.
all this right here is all training. You know, this is all. Yes, we're trying to go for team points. But this
Well, I
is
mean,
better.
like I use it as a launch pad, so
Oh.
the launch pad.
Yep.
I mean, at least 2 positions for sure.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's being a very low B. You're doing great. So keep it up, man. We'll be up there fighting for every position here soon. So great job so far. Just keep working at it. You got it, buddy.
That is fun racing with a group like that.
My brother's heckling me because my avatar isn't moving, which is because I died.
Hey, Steve, way to fight, buddy. Good job.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you dropping back and help me stay on there. That was
Yeah,
no
Steve,
joke.
I thought you and I were goners for a little bit there, but I think Lloyd
Dude,
talked us
it
back
was
up.
rough.
That's horrible.
Micah said it perfectly. It's training right there. This will help me get better. I learned quite a few things in that race.
Yep. I mean, it's a big difference in the high C's and the low to mid B's. That's for
Different
sure.
world. Completely different world.
Yeah,
Well,
the
you just
B's take
gotta-
off
it's almost-
a half a kilometer earlier.
Yeah, the sprints are. I still haven't figured out the final sprint. Unless you can go from 30 seconds or 40 seconds like Steve in those races on Saturday. I haven't figured out the B sprint yet, or I'm just too tired when I get to the final to be able to have a big pop anymore. So
That's a big part of it. How hard are you having to go before you get there?
yeah, for sure. So I mean, it seemed like at least
most of you guys are not used to having to go hard before you get there, and that's where the world really changes. You've got to push to just stay in it.
Yeah. Yeah, tonight was much better, and it felt like the sprints took out a lot out of the other guys more than me, and the other ATP guys for sure than what they did in the past. So sprint ones, I think we have a good advantage. So I think it takes some of the pop out of the lighter guys too, trying to keep up on the flats like that, like you'd say.
Yeah, I mean that first sprint was
what's
super
next
hard,
week?
and then it got easier and easier.
Yeah.
That's why I took the approach that I did, because I knew this was your guys' race.
Let's see here.
And I could do more good helping than I could trying to fight for a point here or there. So
You help a lot.
Yes, we appreciate it. Next week is Sand and Sequoias. The primes are Fugo flat sprint and then double points on the calm.
what?
Is it just one lap?
though.
Yeah, it's just one lap, but it says double.
That's
so
short.
2 point. So basically, the calm will be worth 40 points for first place.
It's huge. Goodness gracious.
Is that the short calm, like short Zwift calm, or the long one?
No, that's the long.
That's the long one.
I mean, it's Titans Grove, but it's the one that's 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, but that one's a lot. That was not
140.
Okay, yeah, that one's not nearly as steep, so we should do a little better on that one, I hope.
But remember, this is a different clientele than you're used to racing.
Yeah, but it gets draftable at the center. So
On Saturday, I did this one. I dropped 15 seconds off my PR, and I also got dropped by 10 seconds off the back of the pack. It's just a lot faster.
Boy. Yep. Well, what we'll have to do is make it nasty on the flats and Fuego flats to tire out the light guys before we get there. Got to come up with some strategy for the heavy guys. Who knows? Oh, man. Great racing tonight, guys.
You got to remember, though, you've got some light guys at the top of the watts per kilogram spectrum here, too. So
yeah.
I gave myself up for you guys tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just hoping to be there, but yeah, definitely you and Tim should hopefully take all those points. I'm hoping that will be the goal for sure. So
maybe we can attack down that hill. That us big guys can attack hard down that hill right before the calm and pull Lloyd and Tim with us and let them fly right by up the hill.
Well, if we can get Matt Gay here next week again, he'll be really good on this course. A couple more like that, we'll do all right. And I mean, most of you guys have got really good 2 to 5 minute power. Most of you when you have to use it. So if you're not blowing up when you get there, you got a chance. I mean,
yeah, but we'll complain the whole time.
First. I think we may have actually gotten some high A riders this week. Maybe somebody actually answered the call.
I saw Gracely in the Fuego Flats leaderboard, so maybe.
Sweet.
I don't see any A results yet. Yeah, I saw the same thing, Paul. I saw Gracely on the leaderboard, but I didn't know if that was event. It's something else. He's not in the live.
Our
George
guy.
is though. George Saunders is in it, so we got an A+.
Awesome.
He messaged that he was going to
Nice.
try to. So John replied, and then I replied, and he is in the standings. He hadn't finished yet, but he's racing. So, and it looks like he's the only one. And then John was going to race low A.
Yeah.
There were 4. Dennis, have you looked? There were.
I saw
I think-
John in the
Oh.
leaderboard for the low A just now.
He's the only one that's
The only one
showing
showing
live.
up. He's the only one
Well,
showing up.
there were 4 signed up.
Yeah, there were four signed up. Yeah. The results.
Well, I'm anxious to see if
yeah.
they raise the stink over him being a B. But he's a high B, and they said you can do that.
It's a high beat, whatever.
All right, I think it'll be a good night. Let's see if I can find any other categories. Jeremy A is first across the line for the C's. What is this? Am I low? I think I'm low.
That's
Oh,
low.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then Patrick,
Jeremy was
Andrew,
low.
and Beekeeper all together.
10, 11, 12 out of about 20. That's pretty good. Who knows about preems? Oh, no, my buddy. Oh, no, Norman's high. Let's see. Did Norman make it? Norman made it, so we got a D counter
Nice.
in the high D.
Yeah.
And then in the high C, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ray is 7th across the line. And then, I don't know, Chad and Kevin somewhere around 20 maybe.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Who
boy,
won?
Ryan,
Yeah, who won that race for the high C?
who do you think won that race?
Is that Mike Price?
He's only 3rd. Sully won it.
Okay.
Sully's won every week.
All right.
And
Yeah,
Mike Price has been
the
2nd or 3rd every week.
Yeah, the TFC guy, one of the Chad Quadhammer was just complaining about the bagger in there. I'm like, are you talking about your own teammate? That's messed up.
Nice.
Oh well.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
it's not a good look when the organizers have an anti-sandbag rule and says if you've been on the podium one time, you need to race up. And they've got a guy that was on the podium every time.
Yeah.
So I haven't screamed and kicked and cried yet, but if anybody says anything else, it's coming.
Yeah, if you just give it a couple more weeks, the guys will fall off, and then as long as we keep participating, we'll shoot to the top. So that's what happened at the end of the last season in C+. We came in there and like the last 3 or 4 weeks and took a, basically dominated. So as long as we keep a presence in there, we'll be fine.
Paul, are you still on here?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you, and this doesn't, is anybody streaming audio? I need you to shut it off if you are.
I'm off.
No, I do not stream audio.